So I just want to put out another short piece today based on this quote I heard in passing on a YouTube video. It reads, "Love implicates women and lets men off the hook," and is in regards to women, particularly girlfriends and wives, being treated as servants for men. Society holds women to this high standard where they are expected to do most of the emotional labor as well as the majority of the household labor, all in the name of being a good girlfriend, spouse, or mother. It is shameful when a woman doesn't take care of her household by being a glorified bandmaid and majority child carer. However, a man should not be considered to do anything but bring in an income and occasionally help out around the house. This holds true even in situations where both the woman and the men work, or even when the men don't work and only the woman brings in the income. Similarly, women are expected to do a lot of things in the name of love and not pursue rich or good-looking men because that is shallow and not proper. Yet every bro podcast talks about what they want a woman to look like, how she should act, and how much she should bring to the table, sometimes in terms of SE actual favors. Yet this is not frowned upon. Men are allowed to be emotionally deficit, with the excuse of he's just not that kind of guy, he's just not like that, he's just conservative with his feelings. Men are allowed to, like 5-year-olds, need hand-holding for the most basic of tasks, such as getting groceries or even doing household chores. And men are allowed to have value outside of what they can provide for others. If a grown woman didn't actively participate in the care of her own children, needed help anytime she went shopping for groceries, and generally couldn't show affection or emotional competence, then people would be wondering what was wrong with her and saying that she needed professional help. Yet many men are this way, and it's played off as a personality trait or not a big deal, when it is, in fact, what is contributing to the growing decentering men movement seen among women, as well as the rising cases of male loneliness. No one wants to be around an incompetent man-child, and more women, now that we are in the age of financial independence and women's rights, are choosing not to deal with that. So please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments, and let's keep it respectful. Also, please let's try to avoid the common straw man argument of not all men, when we all know that a lot of men are like this, and it's a big enough problem that this is definitely not the first time we've heard of it, that this is a common enough trend to be a running gag and joke in society and even on TV. Think the useless husband trope. And that if this was not a big issue, then others wouldn't feel threatened to the point of tripping over themselves to say not all men without adding or acknowledging that some men do. So let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.